Hey everyone. Hey, welcome to day 7 of the 21-day ThanksLiving video challenge. And I just want to take just a few minutes before I leave the house here to start my work week once again. And thank you all for stopping by and watching these videos. I hope that you're getting a lot out of them. Today I just wanted to give thanks for Romans 8:28. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are the called according to his purpose. Here it is. Today is December 7th, 2014. This is the 73rd anniversary of a very fateful Sunday that changed the world as we know it, or as we knew it. For the longest time, America was asleep. America had turned a blind eye to a growing evil in Europe, and it took the Emperor of Japan to do something that was pretty dastardly, and to I know this wasn't his intention, but the net result was that because of the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor, that it woke Americans up to get involved in putting down the evil that was growing around the world. And we didn't know it at the time, but the evil was greater than what we could have ever imagined. And think of how many lives that were lost in that conflict. But it was a conflict that needed. It was a fight that needed to happen. This is also in my family's life. December 7th is a further day of both blessings and challenge. It was 34 years ago today that my second child, my oldest son Christopher, came into the world. And those of you who know him know that of the lifelong struggle that he's had to undergo because of the circumstances of his birth. The growth that Melissa and I have gained as a direct result of his challenges, the birth defects that he was born with, the special needs that he's overcome over the years, and we look back and I vividly remember that day and looking into this baby's eyes and just losing it, because I looked at a face that was not perfect, that was going to need a lot of work, and it did. And fortunately, he's had the best care throughout the years. And in fact, his final craniofacial doctor, Dr. Bill McGee in Virginia Beach, took care of the final surgeries. And for those of you who know Dr. McGee, he's the founder of Operation Smile, and we've been thankful that we've got to know him, and the skill that he had and has in craniofacial reconstruction. But it comes back here to Romans 8:28, that all things work together for good for those who love God and are the called according to his purpose. See, Melissa and I, we didn't ask for Chris to be born with a cleft lip, cleft palate. We didn't ask for any of that. But because of that, we both grew. And Melissa will tell you that it was a direct result of Chris's struggles that she came to know the Lord. And so, if that was God's purpose all along, then it was well worth it. And I know many of you who are watching this are going through a dark time right now. I too am in a state of bewilderment over what's taken place over the last few days, and I can rest assured that no matter what happens, God is still in control. He knows exactly what He's doing, and sometimes it doesn't appear, how things will transpire. But this morning, as I'm getting ready, Melissa came up to me, and uh, on Sunday mornings, you'll turn on the TV and listen to some Bible messages as we're getting ready. And she was listening to Dr. Charles Stanley, and apparently I didn't catch the message, but he was talking about unanswered prayer, or what seems to be unanswered prayer, and it's really all according to his timing, his timetable. That he brought up that this lady had, I guess, had talked to him about an issue, and it came to light that her answer to prayer was dependent on someone else. It was dependent on that other person doing what they were supposed to do in order to move the puzzle pieces in order for her prayer to be answered. So we look back to 1941. There were a group of people that were facing some pretty rough times. And God worked through His own way to bring about the solution to their problem. Unfortunately, millions lost their lives. But I'm thankful that a good number were spared, and that sometimes it's just us following the Lord's lead, not for ourselves, but for the sake of someone else. And Melissa was telling me that in order to tell me this, that finally she's feeling peace and hope. I can't get into all the details right now, but for several years, we've been dealing with some issues that seem, for both of us, seem kind of hopeless. We both felt that we were trapped, stuck, and God, in His infinite wisdom, started a work in my own heart. And I can see directly that He started this process 2 years ago. 2 years ago. It started with a book that I read called The Harbinger. And I can see now, as I look back over the last 2 years, that set up a chain reaction. One thing leading to another, leading to another, leading to another, to bring us to the point now where I finally gotten peace about my destiny, my mission in life, and that came about about the last week and a half, 2 weeks. I finally accepted my lot in life, my calling, my destiny, and because of that, now the ripple effect is that by by me making a mind shift, a pivot, a mindset pivot, that that now has opened up hope for Melissa. And uh, one day, I'll probably shoot some other videos later, and, explain more what I'm talking about. But just rest assured, those of you who are out there who are going through some dark times, believe me, I'm there with you. I'm feeling the same the same emotions that you're feeling, and just be comforted in this. God knows exactly what He's doing. We're not privy to how He's moving others, of why things happen the way they do, but just rest assured that it's all according to His plan and His purpose. This is Vern Lampman, the Organic Trucker. Thanks for stopping by.